My name is Alisha Patrick, and before I came to the Universal Church, my family life was totally in a mess. We used to live Port of Spain before we came to Tobago, and we went through a lot of trials and tribulation where we had a lot of envy and jealousy, and also the friends that my brothers used to keep, leading them astray, influencing them in doing wrong things, smoking, drinking. It was a big issue where the guys, when they couldn't get to my brothers, they came at his family. They burned down our house. 2:30 in the morning, they tried to kill all of us. And, well, my mom, she's a praying woman. She always believed in her God. And she always used to tell us, you all have to pray. You all have to pray. Because without God in your life, you can't make it through. And most of the times they didn't really want to hear about church or God. They was more focused on the world out there, the wrong things that the friends was influencing them into. And I would sit down many times and I would cry, seeing the way their life going and the things that they are doing. And I had no one to turn to talk about this, because I was afraid to talk to anybody about this. Well, my mom was the first, came to the Universal Church. She saw it on TV. She took my sister with her, and I've been constantly hearing them speaking of the Universal Church. And I woke up one morning and she asked me, she said, "Alisha, I want to invite you to church with us." I said, "Where?" "To the Universal Church." Which I didn't deny it. I get up and I really came. The pastor introduced me to the chain of prayer, which I did decide to do the chain of prayer. I did the chain of prayer for my family, my brothers. But I failed doing the chain of prayer on many occasions. I gave up many occasions, right? I never completed it, but I never gave up. I keep trying and trying. And I really keep doing the chain of prayer. Every night I used to go down on my knees and cry. I used to pray for my brothers, seeing the way their life was going. I used to sit down and talk to them, like, sister to brother, and try to convince them that the things that they are doing is wrong and it's not of God. And if they need a change in their life, they need to start to pray, right? So seeing them cutting off from the friends and the things that they used to do, whilst they were working on one side, saying their prayers, lock off the friends, I would do the chain of prayer. I would go to church every day, and I would put their name on the altar, and I would keep asking God to transform their lives. They started going to church every day. And they're not only going to church because they want to go to church, they're going to church because they want to see that transformation in their lives. They are happy. They are grateful for what God did in their lives because they have seen a change. And this is what my mother always wanted, to see her children serving God and being in the presence of God and doing the right thing. For the families out there, my advice to you is that don't give up. Keep fighting for your family no matter what. Put every problem, every situation in God's hands. Do the chain of prayer. It really works. And trust in God and believe in your faith.